decided to support the Man of Substance and Style Scholarship Contest because I believe it's incredibly important that we as adults emphasize and show the great importance of individuals, especially young men, the importance of being men of substance and men of style. The advice I would give any young man who wanted to be successful is first and foremost to identify, to find out, spend lots of time trying to find out what gifts, what abilities, and what talents God has basically given that individual. I believe that God has given us all different kinds of talents and abilities, but it's really for us to find out, first of all, what those talents and abilities are, and number two is to develop them. And what I mean by develop them, it's not something that happens in a day, a week, or a month, or a year. It's an ongoing process throughout an individual's life. The talents and abilities that you realize that you have, for example, when you're 20 years old, they're going to change. You're going to find out more about yourself as each decade goes on, when you turn 30 and when you turn 40. And as you discover what those talents and abilities are, life almost becomes like a constant search or a constant effort to just try to take those things and to apply them and to make yourself better and better with what God has given you. I'd say that my key component to my success is doing exactly what I just suggested that young men do. I had to find out what talents and abilities that I had. And like I stated earlier, as life went on, I discovered other things kind of cropped up, and I realized, for example, that instead of just having a strong scientific and technical background, well, I had a strong management background. And then I noticed that, geez, I've got a strong background in order to understanding of how to handle money and how to handle investments. So again, the best thing I would suggest anybody can do is to basically try to do basically what I did, and that is find out who you are, find out what your talents and abilities are, and develop them. Education is important to me, and I believe it should be important to all young men, is because today we live in a very technical society. Technology is with us, it's going to be with us, and technology is going to grow. And technology requires a person's knowledge base to be expanded primarily through education, it's secondarily by experience, in order to be able to utilize technology. So education is, in a sense, a great shortcut, but it's also a great springboard into our society as it grows to wherever it grows based on technology. Over the past 10 years, I've been involved in 2 different initiatives that help people. Starting in roughly about 1999 or 2000, I became the director of the School of Entrepreneurship and Business with Family Victory Fellowship Church in Southfield, Michigan. And there I had the great privilege to teach many, many people basically how to start businesses, how to be an entrepreneur, how to plan, how to do budgets, how to understand marketing, how to understand sales, how to understand operations of a company. But most recently, I developed a new website. The website's name is learnwhatsnext.com. That's LearnWhatsNext.com. And in Learn What's Next, I basically try to help individuals, first of all, give them forewarning or an advance warning of upcoming bad economic events, what I refer to sometimes as economic time bombs that are coming our way. Number 2, I help people protect the assets and the savings by giving them a plan as far as how to protect their assets and their savings. And number 3, and sometimes I think this is even more important, is I help people stop bleeding money if they happen to have what I refer to as toxic investments, because there are some that are out there.